Hello everyone watching us on the live stream. My name is Mark, the Product Communication Manager at realme Global, and today is a very special day for realme and our fans from all around the world. Realme has always been the forerunner in bringing fast-performing flagships to everyone. This holds especially true with the GT Neo series. Many people have asked what GT Neo is and why the name Neo. GT Neo is all about speed. That was exactly what we focused on with the GT Neo 2. We had three Neo groundbreaking technologies strongly related to speed. First, it is one of only a few flagships in the world to be powered by Snapdragon 870, which is the speed engine of the GT Neo 2. On top of that, it is supercharged by our innovative 65-watt Super Dart charge, making the GT Neo 2 one of the fastest charging flagships in its class. Of course, let's not forget the 120 Hz refresh rate that everyone's been talking about. As you can see from our fans' feedback, speed and performance go hand in hand. They have touted the performance of the GT Neo 2 as one of the main factors for making it their daily driver, and look forward to further innovations in the area of speed. We understand that speed is one of the most important aspects of performance. After all, speed and performance have profound impact on your overall smartphone experience. There is certainly a need for speed. With the GT Neo series, we've undertaken the task of defining a new kind of speed, one which can bring our fans a better overall experience.
Some lives revolve around speed. Pedal to the metal is our starting line, and the racetrack pulls us in like gravity. This is a tribute to racing legends who dared to rewrite history. Speed limits didn't apply. Racing stripes, a design emblazoned with speed. The spirit of those pioneers lives on in the GT Neo 3, still in pursuit of greater performance. It's our time to jump into the cockpit, turn the ignition, and fire up the engine. Here's to the racing legends who push us to redefine limits. GT Neo 3, a Neo speed awakens.
Just like anything in the world, there's always room for improvements. A lot of time and effort has been put into this product. GT Neo 3 is a milestone for realme. We have put everything that we've learned from you guys into the GT Neo 3. GT Neo 3 is a perfect combination of the excellence of design and thoughtful innovations, all to bring you the fastest smartphone experience possible. For us, we think that this combination can be broken down into two core aspects: style and speed. So let's start with style. We began our journey by being fearless. We kickstarted our ambition by exploring new possibilities to make our performance faster. Realme GT Neo is the representation of speed and possibility. This tribute to speed wouldn't be complete without the inspiration that we took from motorsport. We think the racing car is the most transcendent representation of speed, power, and beauty. The realme GT Neo 3 seeks to commemorate the epic rivalry between two automakers in the 1960s as they faced each other at Le Mans. The spirit of this competition lives on in the Le Mans racing stripes that line the back of our newest device. The same inspired iconic racing stripes is a core design ethos that comes through in the product. You will feel the speed as soon as you pick up the GT Neo 3. This is our tribute to speed and performance in the hope to inspire Generation Z to speed forward and beyond. We achieved these amazing looking racing stripes by applying 5 layers of nanofilms directly on top of each other to enhance the overall white color tone. If I didn't tell you, you probably couldn't have guessed it. The realme GT Neo 3 is still made out of a single piece of matte AG glass back. The smooth matte surface minimizes fingerprints and reduces glare so it looks as good as it feels. The AG glass includes tens of thousands of tiny cuts beneath the surface so that the glass diffuses the reflected light, giving off a fantastical dynamic shimmer. So when you are out and about, the phone will react to its surroundings. We have worked diligently to get every single detail just right so that the GT Neo 3 can rest comfortably in your hand. We achieve this by making the Neo 3 incredibly thin, at just 8.2 millimeters. That, combined with the matte AG glass back, means the GT Neo 3 is truly a phone meant to be held. Our GT Neo 3 comes in nitro blue, inspired by racing cars from Le Mans, to provide you that electric feeling when you're behind the wheel. For people who like a classic monochrome style, we have the answer: the Sprint white version of that GT Neo 3. If you were to ask me, this is the style that I go for. It looks clean, modern, and it can help you stand out from the crowd without being too loud. One more look at our two color options. For those who want to go even more classic, here's the asphalt black. A trio that truly encapsulates the GT Neo 3 spirit. Next up, in our favorite aspects of style for the realme GT Neo 3 is the display. The display is the primary window into the digital world. We want the experience to be as immersive as it is realistic, so we decided to put our most advanced reality display into the GT Neo 3. Because the reality display features a 120 Hz refresh rate, the viewing experience is captivating and ultra smooth. Another aspect of display is size. And we went big with the GT Neo 3. How big? How about the largest display size in realme history? Just like the GT2 Pro, we increased the display size to 6.7 inches for a larger display and better experience. And not only that, we perfectly fit the selfie camera in the center of the screen for more accurate selfies. Thanks to the most advanced COP process, we were able to shrink down the bezels further from the GT Neo 2 to almost microscopic levels. If you compare it to one of the most popular smartphones on the market, we have an even thinner bottom bezel, allowing you to gain even more from your display. This is another example of realme's innovative engineering team. Because of the thinner bottom bezel, we improved our screen-to-body ratio up to 94.2%. Which is better than most of the flagships in smartphone history. When it comes to color accuracy, the reality display is calibrated against some of the best panels on the market. From maximum brightness to color uniformity to contrast, whatever content you're viewing on your GT Neo 3, you can be sure it's as beautiful as possible. So this is our all-new reality display, combining large screen size, industry-leading color calibration, and a 94.2% screen-to-body ratio. This display has everything you could need or want. We can't talk about speed without talking about performance. So obviously, we need to talk about chipset. And we are bringing the latest Dimensity 8100 flagship chipset from MediaTek to the GT Neo 3. MediaTek really raised the bar this time. They have worked hard to increase the power and efficiency of their chipset, reducing the size to just 5 nanometers, a size that felt crazy a few years back. So with those 4 A78 core CPUs running at up to 2.85 gigahertz, GT Neo 3 delivers breakneck speed on an unprecedented scale. The Mali G6106 6-core GPU delivers faster graphic performance for your top-tier games. That means even the most demanding game can now run smoother than before. The 5nm Dimensity 8100 chipset makes GT Neo 3 outrageously fast and powerful. In practice, GT Neo 3 offers a massive boost in performance in both multi-core performance and frame rate performance when compared to the GT Neo 2. That means you can blast through games with ultra-smooth frame rates. Faster RAM and faster storage means more possibilities. GT Neo 3 will come equipped with an ultra-fast UFS 3.1 storage and LPDDR5 RAM to boost read and write performance. LPDDR5 brings a level of quickness with a pin speed of 6400 MHz. You can launch apps and games in milliseconds and never worry about slowing down your device. giving you a truly fast and smooth experience. When we talk about fast speed, we can't forget about charging. Last generation's GT Neo 2 was equipped with a 65-watt SuperDart charge and a massive 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It could fully charge in only 36 minutes. This time, we directly upgraded the SuperDart charge to 80 watts, which means charging power is getting a big increase while waiting time gets a significant decrease. And about that battery life, we got you covered. We're committed to bringing fast charging technology to a long-lasting battery. The 5,000 milliamp hour massive battery, together with 80 watts SuperDart charge technology, is a flagship level combination. In total, we made 4 major upgrades: peak power, charge speed, temperature control, and charge cycles. As you can see, the charging peak power output has experienced a significant 20% increase over the 65-watt SuperDart. Secondly, the charge speed also got faster. Your phone can go from 0 to 50% in only 12 minutes. For everyone who forgets to charge their phone before going to sleep, we got you. Just plug your phone in when you wake up, and by the time you're ready to leave your place, the phone will have a significant charge. In addition to peak power output and charge speed, the temperature control has been optimized as well. We can ensure that the highest thermal temperature during charging remains under 40 degrees Celsius. As a result, you don't need to worry about the overheating that can come from using the phone while charging. A battery cycle is the complete process of charging your battery to full capacity. The health of your battery is dependent on the number of cycles it goes through in its lifetime. The standard battery charge cycle for most smartphones is designed to hold 80% of its total charging capacity for 800 cycles. There's some amazing technology here compared to other charging architectures. Not only can the GT Neo 3's 80-watt SuperDart charge faster than other devices, it has enhanced the number of battery charge cycles to 1,600, while still maintaining 80% of its original capacity. All this means your phone can juice up faster and for longer. In total, we made 4 major upgrades: peak power, charge speed, temperature control, and charge cycles. So far, so good? GT Neo 3 is fast in every way, from charging speed to raw performance. GT Neo 3 is perhaps one of the fastest flagships on the market today. But we think we can do better, and we are all about making the already fast GT Neo 3 even faster. We have improved the speed of GT Neo 3 in 3 major areas: frame rate, heat dissipation, and connectivity. Let's start with frame rate. Today, most apps and games are developed with the goal of hitting a frame rate of 60 frames per second and above. A good frame rate is important for your overall experience, and this is especially true when it comes to playing games. You don't want a poor frame rate to get in the way of a great game. Realme GT Neo 3 is the first smartphone from Realme to come equipped with a dedicated display processor to boost the display performance of supported popular mobile games. This dedicated display processor optimizes color and clarity for a consistently high frame rate. This means GT Neo 3 can reduce unintended motion blur and judder while enhancing every in-game frame by up to 100%, ensuring a smooth gaming experience and graphic fluidity. Because we are using a dedicated display processor to process these operations independently, GT Neo 3 is able to perform frame rate interpolation while improving the power efficiency by up to 22%. Here's an example from a popular multiplayer online open world game. Thanks to the display processor, GT Neo 3 is able to maintain a consistent 90 frames per second for a full 60 minutes. We have worked closely with some of our partners to let them fully utilize the power of our dedicated display processor on their game. So you are able to enjoy the processing improvements on games like League of Legends and PUBG. At Realme, we pour a ton of resources into developing the best cooling systems possible to allow these processors to work harder for longer. It's no secret that our heat dissipation technology is one of the best on the market right now. Our engineering team has progressed by leaps and bounds over the last 3 generations. The cooling system is an important focus for us because it's the best way to ensure a reliable, sustained peak performance. Today, we are ready for yet another breakthrough with our stainless steel vapor cooling system Max. We have strategically redesigned the layout and materials used to maximize its cooling area and heat dissipation capability. With a total cooling area of 39,606 square millimeters, this is the largest smartphone cooling area we've ever made. That's almost a 7% increase in size compared to the previous system. 7% may not seem like much of an increase, but when you consider the amount of technology packed into the GT Neo 3, you can appreciate the engineering achievements that were made in the new stainless steel cooling system Max. We have kept the size of the stainless steel vapor chamber at 4,129 square millimeters to ensure the efficacy of the heat dissipation. There are 9 cooling layers strategically placed throughout the GT Neo 3 to get a 100% coverage of core heating sources. By doing that, the GT Neo 3 is able to reduce the core heat source areas by 19 degrees Celsius, so you can get an optimal performance. In actual practice, the GT Neo 3 is able to keep its temperature at around 40 degrees Celsius while running a game at 120 frames per second over the course of 60 minutes. This is the result of multiple iterations of our stainless steel vapor cooling system, and we are really proud of this heat dissipation capability. We believe this may be the best cooling system on the market right now. Fast and stable connectivity is crucial when it comes to a great mobile gaming experience. This is why we have spent a lot of time refining the GT Neo 3's connectivity capabilities. I'm sure a lot of you commuters have experienced similar issues. Getting reliable cell signal underground is typically problematic because cell signal has a hard time getting to you below ground level. I experience this all the time on my way to work. Because there's no clear line of sight to the nearest cell tower, I often can't get a good cell reception. The GT Neo 3 comes equipped with dynamic base station switching, where it will scan for cell towers with the strongest signal in multiple directions. After identifying the best station, the GT Neo 3 will intelligently connect to that signal. This means you will be able to get a reliably strong mobile signal even when you are underground or in places where the mobile signal gets completely blocked. The realme GT Neo 3 also comes with 11 wraparound antennas that cover all sides of the phone and support mainstream bands in almost all directions, all with the same signal strength. And because of this wraparound design, the GT Neo 3 can intelligently judge the signal strength and select the best mobile signal automatically. With our smart network enhancer, Realme's GT Neo 3 uses wireless burst technology for more stable, consistent Wi-Fi connectivity. Not to mention, it also supports dual SIM latency optimization and Wi-Fi 6 enhanced, as well as many other software features to give you a faster network experience than you could imagine. When it comes to the main camera, the GT Neo 3 is no slouch. It features one of the best flagship cameras on the market. Let's explore it in more detail. The Realme GT Neo 3 is powered by the Sony IMX766 with optical image stabilization to let you capture beautiful photos in any situation. GT Neo 3 offers some of the best low-light photography on the market thanks to the IMX766 flagship sensor. The IMX766 flagship sensor features an ultra-huge sensor size for ultralight intake, professional-level dual ultra-stabilization, and ultra-fast focusing technology. That's a lot of ultras. Speaking of sensor size, the massive 1x1.56-inch sensor utilizes pixel binning technology to increase the overall pixel size to 2 micron superpixels. Compared to its competitor, it has 13.6% more light intake. More light means more image information, which means better low-light photos. Fast image processing speeds and low-light autofocusing facilitate comfortable low-light shooting. The GT Neo 3 offers 62% faster low-light image processing and 94% faster low-light autofocus. thanks to the all-new Imagic 780 ISP, powered by the Dimensity 8100 chipset. Check out the low-light photography in action. In summary, the 50-megapixel Sony IMX766, powered by ProLight imaging technology, lets you shoot brighter and sharper photos and videos than ever before. Even if you're shooting at night, you'll get cleaner images and brighter videos. And that's the GT Neo 3, packed with our most innovative features. Extremely fast charging speed with 80-watt SuperDart, the latest Dimensity 8100 chipset by MediaTek, enhanced with stainless steel cooling max for ultra-fast peak performance, and a dedicated display processor for a consistently high frame rate during gaming. The GT Neo 3 is our fastest flagship yet, and one that represents the spirit of innovation and speed, and the passion of our dedicated fans. Let's watch a short video to once again explore the great features of the GT Neo 3.
Realme GT Neo 3. New speed awakens. Realme Dare to Leap.
Here to provide the pricing info, let's give a warm welcome to Madhav.
Thanks, Mark, for bringing these amazing products. Now let's come to the most exciting part of the launch, the price. For 8GB plus 256GB is, well, that's all our new products for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Realme Dare to Leap.